Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kroy Biermann blasts Kim Zolciak. Wants primary custody of kids. It's back to school season, and Kroy Biermann is looking to make some major changes for his children before classes start. He just asked a court to make his home the primary residence for the kids he shares with Real Housewives of Atlanta alum, Kim Zolciak. The two have been in an on-again, off-again divorce for the past 2 years, with a myriad of financial problems complicating their split. They've lost their home, they've lost their fortune, and things are a mess. Now, it seems like Kroy is trying to regain a sense of normalcy for the kiddos. In court documents reviewed by TMZ, Kroy detailed how the current custody agreement is detrimental to their children's mental health. Their parenting plan instructs Kim and Kroy to each take 2 kids at a time. Their 2 older sons travel as a pair, and their young twins travel as a pair. This arrangement means that the 4 kids aren't in the same household at the same time. Kroy wants to change that. Not only does he believe the current arrangement isn't working for the kids, but he also claimed that Kim shouldn't be the primary residence. There is a noteworthy absence of structure and accountability in the mother's home. The split/shared custody arrangement is not in the best interests of the children, Kroy's team said in the court documents. Kroy alleged that Kim leaves the kids unattended for long stretches of time. He also claimed she pulls the kids out of school at random times and shows next to no familiarity with their needs. While Kroy waits on a response from the judge, Kim's lawyers issued a statement hitting back at the allegations. According to them, this is nothing short of a publicity stunt, and Kim has been the primary emotional anchor for the children. The claims made in the recent filing are completely false, misleading, and deeply hurtful. Kim has always been, and continues to be, a devoted, loving, and attentive mother who puts her children's needs above everything else, the statement read. The statement concluded by saying that Kim remains committed to co-parenting, and she's focused on the children's best interests. A judge has yet to rule on the matter. The Real Housewives of Atlanta is streaming on Peacock and Hulu in the UK and Ireland. The saga of Kroy Biermann and Kim Zolciak has turned into one of the most dramatic, heartbreaking, and headline-grabbing divorce battles in the Bravo universe. What started as a fairy tale romance between the NFL star and the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum has spiraled into a public war of words, accusations, and most recently, a bitter custody fight over their 4 children. For years, fans watched Kroy and Kim project the image of a glamorous, picture-perfect couple, Kim with her wigs and quick one-liners, Kroy with his calm, steady presence. Their love story, which unfolded before Bravo cameras, seemed almost too good to be true. But as the cracks in their marriage became undeniable, the foundation they once boasted about began to crumble. Now Kroy isn't just filing papers and making court appearances. He's blasting Kim with accusations that paint a very different picture of their once idyllic home. The custody battle heats up. In a shocking turn, Kroy has made it clear that he wants primary custody of their children, Kroy Jr., Cash, and twins Kaida and Kane. According to insiders close to the situation, his reasoning is rooted in what he describes as Kim's unstable behavior and questionable financial decisions. Kroy feels he's been the steady one, an insider explained. He's the one paying the bills, managing the household, and making sure the kids have structure. Kim has been consumed with appearances, gambling, and her own lifestyle. The word gambles has popped up more than once in Kroy's claims. He reportedly insists that Kim's habits extend beyond shopping sprees and luxury splurges. He believes her financial recklessness threatens the stability of their children's lives. For a man who once played professional football, providing discipline and order was second nature. Now, Kroy believes that same discipline needs to extend to his role as a full-time parent. The reality television spotlight has rarely dimmed on Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann. But what once appeared to be a fairy tale romance is now unraveling into a public custody battle filled with accusations, heartbreak, and fierce determination. In a turn of events that stunned Bravo fans and the larger celebrity gossip world, former NFL player Kroy Biermann is not only blasting his estranged wife, Kim Zolciak, for her alleged reckless behavior, but is also demanding primary custody of their 4 young children. For years, viewers tuned into Don't Be Tardy to watch the couple's seemingly glamorous life unfold. The mansion, the wigs, the lavish vacations, and the tight-knit family dynamic painted a picture of excess wrapped in love. But the glossy veneer has been peeling away for months, exposing tensions that can no longer be hidden. Kroy's explosive claims. Court documents obtained in the latest chapter of their divorce filings reveal a side of Kroy that fans haven't seen on television: raw, angry, and fiercely protective. In his filing, Kroy accused Kim of engaging in reckless spending, unstable emotional behavior, and prioritizing gambling over her role as a mother. Kroy has reached his breaking point, an insider close to the former Atlanta Falcons star claimed. He has stood by Kim for years through financial ups and downs, but he believes her choices are now putting their children at risk. He feels it's time to take control. According to the documents, Kroy is requesting sole legal and physical custody of their 4 youngest children: Kroy Jr., KJ, Cash, and twins Kaya and Kane. His attorneys argue that stability is paramount, and Kroy insists he can provide a more grounded environment than Kim, whose habits he claims border on self-destructive. The decline of a reality TV romance. When Kroy and Kim met in 2010 at a charity event, her famously locking eyes with him during a dance performance, it seemed like a Cinderella story. The blonde bombshell housewife snagged the handsome, quiet NFL player. Their whirlwind romance culminated in a wedding filmed for Bravo and the expansion of their family. But beneath the picture-perfect exterior, there were whispers of financial strain and disagreements about lifestyle choices. In recent years, reports circulated of the couple owing millions in back taxes, falling behind on mortgage payments, and even facing the possibility of foreclosure. Kroy allegedly shouldered much of the financial responsibility after retiring from football, while Kim continued spending on designer clothes, cosmetic procedures, and, allegedly, trips to casinos. Now, those simmering issues have exploded into the open. Kroy's public blast at Kim. What shocked fans most wasn't just the filing for custody, but Kroy's tone. The man, once praised for his calm demeanor, unleashed fury both in legal documents and in private text messages that have reportedly surfaced. He accuses Kim of being mentally unfit to parent and says her obsession with appearances blinds her from the reality of their situation. Kroy doesn't want to humiliate Kim, another source shared, but he's angry. He feels like he's been painted as the boring, controlling husband while she's the fun, glamorous one. Now he wants people to know the truth. He's the one fighting for their kids' well-being. Kim's response: denial and defiance. Of course, Kim Zolciak isn't one to back down from a fight, especially not when her children are concerned. The former Real Housewives of Atlanta star has fiercely denied Kroy's allegations. In her counterfilings, she insists she is a loving, hands-on mother who prioritizes her children above everything else. She has also accused Kroy of being controlling, manipulative, and financially irresponsible in his own right. On social media, Kim has posted snapshots of happy moments with her kids, seemingly as proof of her role as a devoted mother. She has not directly addressed Kroy's claims, but fans speculate her posts are part of her attempt to sway public opinion. The kids caught in the middle. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of this messy saga is the impact on their children. Kroy's request for primary custody has ignited fears of a drawn-out legal battle where the kids may be forced to choose sides. The older daughters, Brielle and Ariana, whom Kroy legally adopted years ago, are already adults, but they've made it clear they stand by their mom. "We're here for her no matter what," Brielle reportedly told friends. But the younger children, all under the age of 13, are still vulnerable and impressionable. Kroy is terrified that Kim's behavior could hurt them emotionally and financially, a source close to the family revealed. He doesn't want them growing up thinking this chaos is normal.